This girl has a leg that grows so fast it could kill her. But wait until you see these 10 rarest people in the world. Charlotte Garside. Charlotte Garside was born with primordial dwarfism, one of the rarest forms of dwarfism. In fact, she was once the smallest girl in the world. At birth, she weighed just 2 pounds. Also, unlike typical dwarfism, primordial dwarfism results in proportional but minuscule body features, making daily life a challenge. Tessa Evans. Tessa Evans was born with congenital arrhythmia, a rare condition where she had no nose and no sense of smell. This occurs once in every 197 million births, with fewer than 50 reported cases worldwide. Instead of a nose, she only has a smooth patch of skin, and as a result, Tessa has no sense of smell. Unknown. Baby. In Bangladesh, a baby girl shocked doctors when she was born with 2 faces, mouths, noses, and 4 eyes. As news of her spread, people flocked to see her, and she was soon transferred to an intensive care unit. This baby, with her unique facial features, eats and breathes through 2 separate sets of organs. Alexandra Siang. Alexandra Siang is an unusual kid model from the Philippines with a height of 4 feet 6 inches. Unfortunately, she used to get bullied by people for being too short for her age. However, after she started modeling and got popular, all this stopped. Siang's so-called imperfection made her unique and beautiful. Muhammad Kaleem. Muhammad Kaleem was born in eastern India with an extremely rare condition known as localized gigantism, or macrodactyly, which caused his hands to grow disproportionately large compared to the rest of his body. While Kaleem has undergone multiple surgeries to reduce the size of his hands, all were unsuccessful, causing him to embrace his hands as they are. Nick Dismatzek. Nick Dismatzek lives with neurofibromatosis, a condition that causes massive tumors on his face. Diagnosed around age 8, his condition worsened with time. Despite surgeries, Nick embraces his look and thrives online, spreading positivity and awareness. As of 2021, doctors were preparing him for a 3rd major surgery to remove the remaining growths affecting his face and vision. Deepak Paswan. Known as the 8-limbed boy, Deepak Paswan's condition was caused by a parasitic twin that never stopped growing. As a result, an extra pair of limbs jutted from his stomach, which made some believe he was an incarnation of the Hindu god, Vishnu, and even worshipped him. However, he underwent a complex surgery to remove the extra limbs. Lalit Patidar. 13-year-old Lalit Patidar from India has the nickname Wolf Boy due to a rare human condition known as hypertrichosis that causes a person to grow hair all over their face. Even though the relatives and locals are very used to seeing this hairy little boy around, strangers sometimes get startled when they see Patidar for the first time. Manar Majid. Born in Egypt, Manar Majid had a parasitic twin, a second head attached to hers. This head could blink, smile, and react, but lacked a body. However, at just 10 months old, Manar underwent a groundbreaking surgery performed by 13 surgeons. Unfortunately, Manar died in March 2006, shortly before her 2nd birthday. Veronica Caminguez. In the Philippines, Veronica Caminguez was born with a parasitic twin, which left her with an underdeveloped torso and 2 extra arms. Her village then rallied together, raising funds to send her to Thailand for surgery. Shortly after, doctors successfully removed the extra limbs, allowing her to live a normal life. Narayana. Narayana lives in Yakutia, Siberia. She is nicknamed the Siberian Snow White for good reason. She possesses stunning pale hair and a fair complexion. The interesting fact is, she is the only blonde and the first albino from both sides of her family. With her unique look, Narayana wishes to become a model and has even received multiple offers from modeling agencies. Didier Montalvo. 8-year-old Didier Montalvo from Colombia was nicknamed Turtle Boy due to a shell-like growth covering his back that weighed nearly 20% of his body weight. British surgeon Neil Bulstrode heard his story and performed a surgery for free. After multiple skin graft procedures, Didier's shell was removed, allowing him to live without the physical burden. Arya Permana. At the age of 13, Arya Permana from West Java, Indonesia was given the title of world's fattest boy. While he weighed a normal 7 pounds at birth, his weight skyrocketed by the age of 2 and never stopped. However, thanks to his strict diet and exercise regime, he has now lost much of the weight.